What is up, my YouTube leads purple? So I don't know what time it is. It's like, what time is it? It's probably like 7 o'clock, around that time. But you know, I got my snack because you know in today's video we're gonna be doing a story time. Purple. So in today's story time, I'm gonna be telling y'all how he cheated on me with receipts. So without further ado, we're gonna get into today's video. Okay, so this is how we're gonna start it off. So if you have me on any social media, if you know me period, then you know that I don't text nobody back. Like, I'm really mad bougie. I don't text nobody back. I don't be feeling to talk to nobody. Like, that's just not my vibe and I don't care for it. So it was this one boy who was trying to get next to me for like mad long. Like he been trying to get next to me for mad long, but I don't text nobody back. But I can see you in my messages, I can see you in my inbox, I can see you fiending, but I'm just not gonna text you back. So he was trying to get next to me for mad long, and I finally let this boy get next to me. I had no hoes at this time. I wasn't really talking to anybody, so I'm like, why not talk to him? He's cute or whatever, so why not talk to him? We vibing or whatever. I gave him my number and we was FaceTiming. We was talking, blase. And then we was on FaceTime, right? Let me tell y'all. He was like, oh, how you gonna be right here and you gonna be laid up with me and you gonna be saying hi to my mom, right? So I'm like, LOL, like I'm just playing it off. Like, first of all, I'm bougie, LOL. So then I finally linked up with him and I basically went to go see him because I'm like, this is my little new boo thing, so why wouldn't I want to go see my boo thing? So I'm going to go see my boo thing, right? And my boo thing was acting like my boo thing. My boo thing was my boo thing, and that was my boo thing. So I went to go see him. Now I'm home, right? And we on the phone, we on FaceTime, and I'm like, so like, what you want to do? Because he want to talk to me, but then he don't know if he want to be in a relationship with me. So I'm like, what you want to do? He was like, oh, he don't know if he want me to be his girlfriend, but I'm basically not going anywhere. So I'm like, first of all, why are you trying to keep me hostage? Why are you trying to keep me hostage? Don't try to keep me hostage. Don't do that. Don't do that. My dumb self just playing along with it, not really caring about nothing. Like, okay, boo thing, like, you my boo thing, so you not going nowhere neither. So I believe I went to go see him again, right? And then I'm home now and I'm on his Facebook. I'm looking on his Facebook, right? So I'm looking on his Facebook. This was like 3 days after. I was texting him. He was taking too long to reply, so I had to blow that phone up. So I blew that phone up and he was all like, oh, I was outside playing dice. Why are you blowing up my phone? This, that, and the third. I'm like, I don't even care about none of that. Like, I don't even care about none of that. Why are you not texting me back? That's my main focus right now. Why aren't you texting me back? So now I'm on my stalker vibes. Before, I was not even worried about his social media. None of that. Oh, but you think you're not gonna be texting me back? Like, where are you going? You was my boo thing. Where are you going? I'm stalking his Facebook, and I look on his Facebook and I'm seeing this one girl, and I don't even remember what I had saw on his Facebook, but I just remember seeing this one girl, and she was like loving his stuff a little too much. She was commenting under it. Then I go on her profile and I'm seeing him laughing at her stuff, liking her stuff. Oh my gosh, it was just one picture where she was looking dumb ugly in it, and he was like, oh yeah, this is my girlfriend, so none of y'all niggas better be in her inbox. I was like, wow. I was like, whoa there, excuse me? So typical Rachel, I don't play none of that shit. I sent that picture to him with the comments and was like, LOL, who this? He like, oh, that's my ex. I'm like, LOL, but you recently commented under this. I don't even think he texted back, but I just don't remember what lie he had came up with. So then I'm like, LOL, right? So then he started texting me all like, he don't even want her. She be feeling for him. He don't want her at all. But mind you, he's telling me this, but still not giving me the same energy that he was giving me before. So I'm like, you gotta be lying. Some gotta give, because don't play with me. Don't play with me. That happened, and I'm just like, you're a lying ass nigga. I want nothing to do with you. You are a lying ass nigga. So then he still wasn't giving me the same energy. I just stopped talking to him for like a few days, but I was still like lurking and spying and like, what's going on? He was still reacting to her stuff. He was tagging her in posts, and she was tagging him in posts also. Her friend was tagging him in posts. They was just talking about each other, but it wasn't like, oh, all down his newsfeed like a regular boyfriend would do with their girlfriend. It was just like once in a while. But I ain't understand that. I don't care. But when I'm still seeing that he's still interacting with this girl like this, I'm like, nah, you're a liar. So I blacked on him again. I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on? Then he trying to make it seem like I'm annoying and delusional. Like I'm delusional. Like I'm not even delusional. I can see it with my own eyes. I'm not dumb. I see it. Don't play with me. So yeah, and I think he had ended up blocking me. So I had stopped talking to him. And mind you, this was last summer. So after I stopped talking to him, I was outside with my sister all summer. Period. My sister hangs out with his friend, one of his friends. So when I was with her all summer, I was with one of his friends. I used to be putting his friend on. So yeah, like it wasn't really giving, and I didn't really care for it. I had got over him. I'm just like, nah, I'm outside. Like I'm not dealing with you. So then, hold on, she not finished though. We started talking again. I think this was like the end of the summer. We started talking again. He had unblocked me, and he had swiped up under my snap and said something to me, and we just started making conversation, right? So then he all like, oh, come see him. And yo, y'all want to know what Rachel went and did? Do y'all want to know what Rachel went and did? Rachel went to go see that boy like an idiot. So that happened, right? So then we had gotten an argument like the day after, because he tried to say I was fiending for him. What? Are you dumb? Who am I fiending for? Like, I'm not fiending for you, boy. I'm not fiending for you. And that's his favorite line, bro. His favorite line is I'm fiending for him. Once he noticed that I'm not feeling him, or I'm not effing with him at the moment, or like I'm acting different because I peep his movements before he even starts to peep mine. During that time, it was like a few days after that, it was his girlfriend's birthday. The same girl he was like, oh, he don't want, she be feeding for him, blah, blah, blah. It was her birthday, and he had pictures of her. He printed out pictures of her and posted them on Snap. I'm just like, are you dumb? I'm not playing the side bitch role. You got me confused. You got me confused with the next bitch, because it's not Rachel. You see my face? You see me? Are you dumb? But yeah, that's basically the story on how he cheated on me and all of that. But without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and to turn on that post notification bell so you can get notified the next time I post another story time for you guys. Because are you dumb or are you dumb? Peace, buddies. Have a great and wonderful day. Mwah.